Imagine you're standing on an island that looks like a beautiful corner of Italy. But the truth is, you're not standing on land. You're standing on a mound of bodies. Hidden near Venice, this is Poveglia Island, known as one of the most cursed places in the world. People say the soil here isn't normal soil at all. Almost half of this ground is made from the burned ashes and bones of more than 100,000 people who died in agony. The story begins in the 18th century, when the Black Plague devastated the world. Poveglia became a waiting room for death. If someone showed even the slightest sign of illness, they were torn away from their families and thrown onto this island. There was no treatment here, only waiting. Thousands of living and dead bodies were dumped together into huge pits and burned. People say the air here still carries the smell of that fire. But the real horror wasn't the plague. It was what happened after it. In 1922, right on top of those burned bones and mass graves, a mental asylum was built. It was supposed to treat madness. But the man who was meant to treat the patients became a monster himself. History says the head doctor performed cruel experiments on the people brought here. He wanted to understand how the brain worked, so he tied down patients and drilled into their skulls with hammers and hand tools without anesthesia. Screams echoed behind the walls, but there was no one on the island to hear them. This continued until the doctor himself lost his mind. According to stories, the shadows of the very patients he tortured drove him insane. In the end, he climbed to the top of the asylum's bell tower and jumped. But he didn't die from the fall. Nurses claimed he was still alive on the ground until a thick black mist rose from the earth and strangled him. Today, Poveglia Island is completely abandoned. The Italian government has strictly banned entry. No boats stop here. No tourists are allowed. Only the ruins remain. The hospital beds, the iron windows, and the silence. Local fishermen still avoid the waters around the island. They say they're afraid their nets might pull up human bones instead of fish. This is Poveglia, a place where even after death, there is no peace.